Hey guys, what is going on? It's Crypto Collision. I always forget to push record to go on and do these reinvests. So I wanted to go ahead and come in here and just push record real quick for this reinvest. When this was going down, BCC, when Bitcoin has been super volatile lately, it got down to 10,000 a few days ago, and came back up and got back down to 12, and it's been it's on its way up nicely now, so it's recovering. As you can see here, it's back up above 16. But in the meantime, BCC follows it. So as much as we can trust Bitcoin, at least I feel this way. As much as I trust Bitcoin, if it dropped down to 2,000, I would sell my house to buy as much as I could. But people get scared. Oh my God, it's dropping. And that kind of helps it drop more, and when it gets down to one of those lows, BCC does the same thing because it basically trails Bitcoin. So yeah, when BCC was down, I think I got some of these, I got 8 here, I think I got some of these down at, I don't know, 215, 220, something like that, I don't even remember now, but I got some of them at a ridiculously cheap rate. Anyways, so yeah, now it's back up 425, just like I knew it would be. If I was a little more patient, I'm sure it would continue on up, but I think I'm happy with this return now. So I'm going to go ahead and do this live. Go ahead and loan this 3480. That'll give you two. Wow, it's funny, you get used to these other programs that release it a lot quicker. It's a large amount of money to be 239 days. I'm not quite to the point. Maybe after this loan, well, no, probably not quite. I'm not quite to the point where I'm doing $5,000 loans yet. So, anyways, that's okay. I'll be there pretty soon. So that's that. That went ahead and took care of that, and that puts us at 31,000 almost. So that's awesome. So yes, 31,000 active. I have had one capital release of 10,010, and it went back in there. So, anyways, everything is going spectacularly on this. I'm up to 21 in my downline, even though most of them are not active. At least I know that some of the stuff that I'm doing is working to draw people to my link. So yeah, it's doing wonderfully. My dad finally folded and said, with as good as everything's going, he said, I'm going to do it. And he got in here for 10,000, he got in Hextra for 10,000, and Davor's next. And then once he has that income, he'll start, he'll be one of my guys that, follows me around that trusts me. I have a small group of people that trust me, and they basically wait for my email. I send them an email for an ICO, and they jump in. And up to this point, we're doing pretty good. So really good, actually, and spectacular. So happy. And yeah, so today, Tex went live, and that's wonderful news. It went live. It was up above. It was up around $27 or something, but even better than that, they pegged it to $30 for your first loan. So if you loan between now and the 30th, they've pegged it to $30. So I only got a small amount of those, unfortunately, and I only got 80. So, but even with 80, I still have a $2,400 loan with an $80 investment. So that's the kind of stuff we're looking at. And a lot of them have done that. Hextra turned into a $10,000 loan from $400 investment. Davor turned into a $5,000 loan from a $180 investment. It's really amazing. I'm loving this so much. And other than that, HomeBlock went live as well. HomeBlock is on an external, so now they have a live price. Last time I checked, it was $10.71. I'm not sure where it's sitting at right now. I'm not doing a whole bunch of looking around the. I'm not doing a whole bunch of stuff when I make videos. I kind of am keeping it pretty private. I've just seen so many people accidentally put something in a video, and then next thing you know, they are managed to get hacked or whatever. So anyways, I taken every step. I did have somebody try to do the whole phone hack. You know, they got in, they were calling my phone company repeatedly, and I wouldn't have known it except for the phone. T-Mobile sent me a thing saying, how was our service yesterday? And I was like, whoa, I didn't call them yesterday. Fortunately, I had already gone in there and put lots of security on there, so they were not able to do anything. I think I'll make a video on that because it's super important. If you're watching this right now, I'll just go ahead and I'll make a dedicated video on it as well. But if you're watching this, I would like to pass on the knowledge to anybody who's in this game that your phone number is used a lot of times to hack you. 1 minute, please. Hayla! Yes? Alarm, please. Cepetan. Anyways, yeah, they use your phone number and they hack you. So I went in and I locked my account up to where not only can you you can't do anything over the phone. So basically, yeah, you can't do anything over the phone. You have to be in there in person to do anything. Then I started thinking about how easily, these 17-year-old kids get fake IDs to go into clubs and stuff. And it's like, well, how hard would it be for somebody to get a fake ID and go in there? So I put another layer on, and I put a password. So they have to go in with, they have to go in person, have ID, and know the password, the account password. So the person who called in, they called in twice and hung up twice because they didn't know my information. You know, they couldn't. What the people do, what the hackers do, is they try to get in there and they say, oh, I got a new phone or something, and they try to get your they say, I have a new phone and a new SIM. Please port my number over to my new phone. And so if they have enough information on you to verify your account, then the person says, okay. And next thing you know, your phone stops working and somebody else has control of it. And then they go figure out how to break into other stuff, with that. But 2FA, the Google two-factor basically makes that not possible. And then, if you go into your account, go into your provider and, make it where not only do you have to be in there in person, but with ID, but you also have to know you have to have the password. So I was super happy that I not only figured out that somebody was trying to hack me, but they failed. So, that's basically the biggest step for me. Other than having two-factor on everything. You can even put two-factor on your PlayStation now. It's awesome. The security it's a big deal. I got pretty insane about it the minute I lost 1,000 tokens in Western Coin, and last time I checked them, which was I don't even know, a couple of weeks ago probably, they were $8, so that was $8,000 out of my portfolio that disappeared. So I got real serious after that, even though it was a good lesson because it looks now like that's an inside job, because I've had other reports that people, even with two-factor, still manage to get their coins taken from Western Coin. So with that being said, I would definitely not be doing any reinvesting in that. I'd be pulling out every cent I could, because you never know when. I don't know. I believe it was an inside job. I have a video on it if you're interested in looking further at that situation. But it was huge. It was large scale with Western Coin. So I'm glad I didn't have too much going on in there. 1,000 coins, it would have been nice to get that loaned and have them paying me also. But just moved forward and kept on trucking. So anyways, I appreciate your time. If you want to keep up with my videos, like and subscribe, please. And also I have lots of different I have all the main programs in my description if you're interested in joining them. My dad's method is basically I take the risk, and I go in there for that risk reward, and if it crashes, it crashes. If I get a huge reward, awesome. And then basically he's just whatever is proving to be tried and true, he's like, okay, and he puts 10,000 into that. So he's you know, he's going to be doing just fine. And you know, he's fairly okay financially, so he doesn't have a problem with doing the 10,000. You know, he'd rather than take the risk. So for me, the risk is, well, I'm enjoying the heck out of it. It's fun, and the reward is so good. So yeah. So all right, well, thanks so much for your time, and I will see you in the next one. Let's get this money, guys. Bye bye.